Hello everyone, it's Dan here from TommusRhodus Support. In this video I'm just going to take you through using the tabbed sections available within Stack for WordPress. Okay, so in this video we're going to be covering how to create what you can see here, which is quite complex layouts, all available within these tabs here. And this is something all new to our themes. We've never had anything like this before, and basically what it does, it allows you to create very complex tabbed content with different styles per tab. It's obviously very powerful but very, very flexible. Now if we take a look at the back end of the page, if we edit it, we can see we've got all of the data that we were looking at before all set up here, ready to go. This might look quite complicated, but we're going to create our own from scratch. The main thing to remember are a few of the extra classes and things that are added to make this all work. But we will go through this in our example. So let's begin and scroll below all the demo content, and we'll add our own tab section. So normally what we would add is the section block to the page, but in this particular instance we're going to use the special tab sections block instead. And now we've added that, we can begin adding sections within this. And the way we do this, we add a new row, and each row basically represents another tab in the available options. So if I, for instance, just quickly whip one up, so I'm just going to add a random text block to this particular section. And the important part we need to do is within this row settings, which is available on the edit icon here, we scroll right the way down and we can give the tab title here. So I'll call this just tab 1. And the important part is in the row type, because this isn't a standard row, we're actually using this as a tab, we simply type in tab. So I'm just going to quickly add another. And again I'm just going to add a random text block. And because we want this all to be another tab, we're going to go into the row settings for this new row, give it a title, and type in tab. Okay, so let's update the page. I'll refresh. If we scroll right down, you can see here, there is our lovely tab sections here. Now let's say we want to take this one step further and add a nice image or dark tab to the proceedings. Well, if we go back to our page, I'll add another section or tab in this form of a row. And this time in the row settings, we're going to do the usual, we're going to give it a title. It's still a tab type of row, so we're going to type that in there as well. But here in the extra class names, we're going to want to add switchable and your extra CSS class reference, which you can reference in the documentation provided. Because I'm going to set an image background for this, we're going to use image BG in there as well. Okay, so now we've got all that set up, let's give it an actual background. I'm just going to choose a random image from the library here. I've just saved. I do realise I haven't added any content to this particular row, so it may look a little thin. There we are, we can see we've got the original tab, the second tab we've added, and now we've got the tab with a background image. Now this is highlighted, you can see there's a gap around the edge here, it's kind of stuck in the container's width, and that's simply due to the main container's settings, or the main row settings. Now what I mean by that, if we go down to the row we've been editing, just like when you're creating a normal page with Visual Composer, if you want the content to be full width, then you do need to set the row settings accordingly. So to do that, we go into the main row, which contains all of the information we've just added. And here under row stretch, we're just going to set that to stretch row. So if we refresh, you can see now that reaches all the way to the end of the page. And there we go. That's how to add, how to work with the tabbed sections available in Stack for WordPress. If you do have any more questions, do come see me over at support. Thanks for watching.